Right, so I didn't record this stage of the build. I didn't think anyone would be too interested, to be honest, but I'm kicking myself for it now. Essentially, I just took some rough old timber that I had. I think I hand planed this lot down. I knocked it together. This is blooming rough. Chucked a couple of casters on there that I'd salvaged from work. The best bit of the project for me is this top. This came off a big tree that my mate felled and then milled. I've had it sat around for about 2 years. It looked awful when I started on it, but I thought, what the heck, it was bowed, it was covered in algae. But I took my router, I levelled it off. It's come out looking alright, and I've just slapped a bit of beeswax and I think a bit of white spirit on there, and it's brought the grain out quite nicely. So, while at the moment this shelf has a bit of cement on, my plan is going to be to mount another piece of wood here, which is given on a hinge, so it can move backwards and forwards. The motor is going to be mounted on the bit of wood that's on the hinge. So if you can imagine, the motor can move up and down like that. I've had a bit of a mess up with my other pulley. I've ordered two now. One I ordered and it's too small, so it won't fit. So I'm torn between either putting it on the lathe and turning it down, which should be a piece of cake, to be honest, but I'm not too good with metalwork. In fact, this would be the first time I'd used a metal lathe. Or secondly, just ordering a slightly bigger one. The other one that I ordered, which did fit, turned up from China after about a month with a huge crack taken out of it, so I'm not having too much luck with the pulleys at the moment. So anyway, motor will sit on here on its bit of wood, which is mounted on a hinge so it can move backwards and forwards. Once the pulley is on, the plan is to mount the motor underneath here. Belt grinder is going to sit on top. I'm going to cut a hole in here so the belt can feed through to the pulley below, and the fact that that motor is on a hinge means its weight should tension the belt, in theory. So when you want to move between belts effectively, when you want to change gears, it should just be a job of picking the motor up, swapping the belt over, and then putting the motor down, and its own weight should tension the belt. That is the plan. Underneath here, poor old concrete's going to have to get moved out somewhere. I'm undecided. It's always useful to have storage spaces, especially in a little shop like this. I might make a set of drawers or whatever, but I don't know. That's a luxury at the moment. We just got to get this thing up and running, so let's crack on and get stuck in.